This is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today for you I got some Quickchow Pancit Canton Toyomansi. It's like soy sauce and calamansi, which is kind of a citrus thing, combined. So that is what we're doing today for the Philippines, and yeah. Yes, y'all. It's going to be an interesting night, folks. It's clear. They're talking, there's a possibility that we'll get down to like a, feels like, of like 7 degrees. But they're also talking about, I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow, 25-mile-an-hour gusts, which might not seem like a lot. But if you couple it with all the junk that's on the trees around here, it's going to be something. I can say that much. Something will occur, and I have a feeling it's going to be in the range of power going out. Somebody was chattering about how it's really neat to check out the, if you have like a police scanner, the nicer ones, like the dual trunking scanners, that just means there's like talk group. It's kind of tech stuff, but it, there's like what's called a control channel, and then all these other frequencies that are on it. And so it gives you a number when it like bounces around on who's talking. So you can find out, oh, I'm listening to like the Kenmore Police Department. I'm listening to the Kirkland Police Department. Things like that. But for the public works doing the snow plowing, they said that can be really interesting stuff to check out. Might have to dust off my old Pro 2052 that I got for my birthday way back from Radio Shack. So anyway, not that far back. Been a while. Well, that was weird. So the other day, my sister was digging through old VHS tapes and found one, I guess, that was from 1994, so like 28 years ago, and it didn't have video of them. She should dig around and see if she can find some video of them, but it had my mom and dad talking on it. They're both dead now. And what's weird too is that was the first time I've heard my father talk in 28 years. And I was like, that's what he sounded like? Whoa. I don't even remember him sounding like that. So strange, so weird. But yeah, definitely a, what do you call it? A blast from the past. Hey, yeah, trippy. I think I'm only going to be able to do 2 reviews. It's getting dim very quickly. It's 3:50. Tomorrow is the winter equinox. The vernal? The autumnal? I don't know what it is, but it's the shortest. It's the winter solstice. That's it. So tomorrow will be the shortest day of the year. It's like 3:50. I give it about 30 minutes and it's pitch black outside. So, yeah. But yeah. Anyways, well, I can at least crank out 2 of these. I got a bunch of chicken though. I really wanted to make one for my wife, and had another one ready to go. I think we're good. I think I can do the other ones tomorrow. Yeah, crazy how cold it just got like that. It all comes down from Canada, the Fraser River, and it's just like, and it's just all Arctic air from the polar north. So. The next one takes like 5 to 6 minutes to cook the noodle. I think I probably should just quit while I'm ahead. I'll make you a purdy. So I've been getting bugged on, what do you call it? YouTube for quite a while from this one, I don't know if it's a channel or what it is, but it's called Khal. It's Khal. And I believe it's a guy from India who started this website. It's khal.com, and it's all like recipes and junk. And every once in a while I get somebody like kind of spam me to like put my stuff. Oh, this would be great on color.com. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Finally, I decided to do it. So I found it's really easy. You can just like dump tons of videos. They don't really care, I don't think. If they get mad that I'm putting too much content on them, I really don't care about that. So, but I think it's all right. Just the sheer amount of times I've been asked, can you put this on there? Oh, people would love it on college.com. Okay. I'm finally game, I guess. So one thing that's interesting about Filipino dry noodle varieties, the serving size is definitely on the small side. Kind of probably hard to see, but you know, most people there's a couple brands. There's like Quickchow, there's Payless, there's Lucky Me. Who else is there? That's like the big three. Here's the noodle. Woo! Wow. Salty and a very, very strong citrus presence in this one. It's good. I really like Filipino pancit. It's quite good. But it's definitely, if you're gonna really hungry, not exactly the way to go, because here, other than that bite, is the serving. It's a very small amount. That's just the way it is, folks. I don't make them. Kind of hard to find plates and stuff that really work with that. But this will do good enough. And I decided to just kind of plate it like I would mee goreng. You might be like, but that's not mee goreng. But yeah, but it comes from somewhere that's next door to the land of mee goreng, Indonesia. I mean, it's really close. Oh crap. Come on. There we go. If you're wondering, how do you get your egg to look like that? I always make fun of people like that. How do you make your egg look so pretty? If you go on www.theramenraider.com and look under resources, there's a thing that just says egg school, and I'll take you to egg school. It's really easy. You can do it. Crap, if I can do it, you can do it. Don't have any coriander. The coriander they had at the grocery store, I watched the guy like literally take it all out of the bin and like shake it around a little bit and put it back. No joke. I was like, oh. However, he did go in the back for me and get me more mung bean sprouts. And that was incredibly kind. That's the kind of stuff that makes me like go on websites for grocery stores and like give them like tons and tons and tons of cheers and happy things. Because if you're not familiar with the show, you wouldn't know this, but if you are, you do know that I go insane about mung bean sprouts. If I don't have mung bean sprouts, I lose my mind. I'm gonna do a little bit of sesame seed too. Carefully leaving that egg the F alone. So there we go. Of course, something that would be very, very good for breakfast any time of day that you're slightly hungry. Granted, you throw an egg on it, it kind of makes things happier. It's more filling. Got something more hip Yeah, here you go. All right, watch it spin. Just watch it. That's what you do. So thanks for watching. The next one you're gonna see is by a company, a big company in Indonesia called Suprama, and they make all sorts of noodles. My favorite being Best Wok mee goreng, great stuff. Anyways, they make just like straight up noodle lines. Burung Dara, I think that's it, Burung Dara, and they've got one line from that range called Urai, and the one I'm doing tomorrow is just an original. And then they also make this stuff called Sipta Rasa, which is our different seasonings. And I'm gonna make a mee goreng. That'll be the next episode. I'm gonna take those two products from the same company, make a mee goreng. Yeah, because it's getting darker, and I can't take pictures in the dark. So. This has been Oz the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.